Okay, hello and welcome. This is Dr. Red Frizzle here, and this is going to be a video about vitamin C, some of the uses, deficiency issues with it, some of the food sources and daily amount, so some of the issues we're having too much, etc. So first of all, I'm going to be discussing with you the uses of vitamin C. Now, vitamin C, the first thing you should know is that it's a water-soluble vitamin, which means that our body cannot store it for very long, which means that we need to consume it on a regular basis. This is the same as various types of vitamin B. If you view my previous series, you'll notice that there's loads of different types of vitamin B, which are all water-soluble vitamins. So one of the first uses I'm going to go through with you is that it helps protect cells. Now this is because it's an antioxidant. Now an antioxidant is something which prevents the entry of free radicals into cells, which can actually cause cancer and other harmful things to our body. The next use of it is it's used for collagen, which is used for connective tissue. Now the good thing about collagen is it's got triple helix-like structure, which is very strong. It's made of interlocking strands, which make it sort of flexible and strong to prevent injury. Now it's also used for the formation of scar tissue, which obviously assists platelets in its action when it is clotting the blood to form these scars, and it's also used for healthy teeth and gums. Now, if you have too much of it, this can lead to stomach cramps and slow metabolism. Now, the reason why I believe it causes slow metabolism is because the free radicals that can't enter cells due to this antioxidant properties of this particular vitamin have to stay in the digestive cavity, which means that when our food's being digested and releasing free radicals, there's not so much of a concentration gradient to flow down into our digestive system, so which means that food can't be digested as quickly, hence why the slow metabolic rate takes place, and food digestion as a process in the body is slowed, because all metabolic rate is the rate at which chemical reactions take place in our body. The daily recommendation for adults is 40 milligrams. I haven't listed on all the different age groups, but as you can imagine, women and children will be slightly less than this. The reason why I've listed the symbol for micrograms under there is so that you don't get muddled up. To do with food labelling, if you have a look on certain packets, you may see micrograms listed as the weight measurements. Micrograms, there's 1,000 of them in a milligram, which means that you bet that it's really good not to get muddled up, because obviously it's hugely different. The actual measurement quantities of one of a milligram and one of a microgram is a huge difference, 1,000 times difference, which is actually a hell of a lot. And part of the reason why we need this round figure of 40 micrograms is because it's a water-soluble vitamin, which means we need to consume it daily. Because supposing we don't consume it daily, it's going to get sort of weed out in our urine, which isn't the case with these A, D, E, and K, which are known as fat-soluble vitamins, because that means that they're soluble in our fat, which means that they can actually be stored for a longer period of time. So, which also means that we cannot consume them. We don't need to consume them as regularly. Here are some of the food sources I've listed. So orange, pepper, broccoli, and sprouts. There's obviously a lot more. You can get a lot of vitamins from fruit and vegetables. And I've also listed beneath that the price for 100 tablets from naturesbest.co.uk, which is £5.50 for 100 tablets. I've listed one of the deficiency symptoms, which is scurvy. As I've just mentioned, sailors are more prone to getting that because they spend long periods actually away from land, so they can't have access to these fruit and vegetables that we grow. So that's pretty much everything. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope it's been helpful. The next one will be about vitamin D, which, as I've just mentioned, is a fat-soluble vitamin, which means it will have a few differences. And vitamin C is quite special in the sense that it's produced in a very different way, and our bodies need to get it in a sort of variety of ways, which are very different from this vitamin C. So I'll see you then, and hope you've enjoyed this video. Goodbye.